Donald Trump, we don't deserve him.
Donald dishes on pretty ladies and whether he'll go to heaven or Hades. Aboard Air Force One, the Prez was asked about his prospects of getting into heaven in light of the Israel-Gaza peace deal he brokered. I wonder, how does this help? Does this help?
How does this help? Does this help?
I mean, you know, I'm being a little cute. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I really don't. I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven.
Oh, if there's a God in heaven, you'll be there, Mr. P. I know some people. Once on solid ground, he spoke about many of you he's known for so long.
I've known so many of you for so long. You're friends of mine. You're great people. I have a couple I don't like in particular, but I won't tell you who. I have actually a few of them I don't like at all. But you'll never find out who they are. Well, maybe you will, come to think of it.
He always keeps him guessing. Much like those lady boys I put through barber college. Thank you. And finally, do we have a woman, a young woman, a beautiful young woman?
We have a woman, a young woman who's, I'm not allowed to say it because usually it's the end of your political career if you say it. She's a beautiful young woman. Now, if you use the word beautiful in the United States about a woman, that's the end of your political career, but I'll take my chances. Where is she? There she is. You don't mind being called beautiful, right? Because you are.
Joe, what Trump realizes is there's no HR department in the White House. It's like he can say this.
Yes.
We can't, but he can, so he does.
He does. Especially with Meloni. I love her. And of course, she's not gonna, an Italian woman is not going to get mad about calling her beautiful. No one loves beautiful women like Italians do. She was this close to pinching her own ass when she heard that. But what I love about her is she cannot control her facial expression.
Yes.
And whenever Macron or somebody, the eye rolling, it looks like she's blacking out.
Yeah.
It's not just the eyes. Her whole, she does a full body, like you're so stupid, it's giving her neurological issues. She just, like, Macron, she just wants to be like, you know, like, Case Stunati married his school teacher. Like, you can't, but yeah, I thought that was brilliant. And it's so much better than, you know, with Biden, she has to worry about him grabbing her hair and sniffing. And with Trump, she'll take the compliment.
Yeah. You know, Kat, I want to show you this clip. It was like, when Trump is with these people, they all just become like supporting actors. Like world leaders become supporting actors. This is like how he treats Starmer, this UK dude, where he calls him up, and then he sends him back. And like Starmer doesn't even thinks he's going to talk. Wait, you got to just see this.
United Kingdom. Where's United Kingdom? Where's our friend? Where? Come here. Is everything going good?
Very good.
That's very nice of you here. These people all came in like 20-minute notice, and I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others, and just so many others.
What was that?
But that hurts.
Starmer had to
hurt me.
He had to do the face. He had to do that face of like.
I honestly probably would have stood up there awkwardly for several more minutes.
That's probably one of the reasons why the president's concerned about getting into heaven.
I don't.
What did you think of this? What of he said did you? What of he said? Wow.
Oh, I can take it from here. I love what he said to the Italian prime minister. He called her a beautiful young woman. She's 48.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I got a lot of juice left.
Tyrus, basically, all the leaders have to stand there, and he can do whatever he wants.
Yes.
Remember how we were told that he was the laughing stock and that they talked. No, they treat him like they treat him like he is the hood or ornament of America. It's like it's a bit like it's the way we're supposed to be looked at.
No, he treats them like the law of the jungle. He lets them know that he's the lion and they're all sheep, and they can get mauled at any time, as we saw.
Yeah.
There is nothing worse than to be called forward on the world stage, to be whispered to, and then he didn't even say go back. He said, he turned and he was like, the only thing would have been better if he would have said, "Are you still here?"
Yeah.
You know, like that's dominance, because guess what? Everyone else behind there was like, "Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me." And the one woman on the stage was like, "I don't know what y'all talking about." He said, "I was beautiful." So like, he knows how to play the game. But I will say this, if solving the war in the Middle East does not get you into heaven, I am
Aaron, do you love the fact, like, you can, when he says there's some people I like and some people I don't, that's kind of part of his persuasion, is that it's just much better to get along with him than upset him. Like, he makes the divide pretty vast. It's like, if you piss him off, he's going to make your life hell. But if you do the right thing by his judgment, he's going to be great. But you can kind of know what he's talking about. Like, who is he talking about?
Oh, he makes it very obvious. No one ever wonders what Donald Trump is thinking, as he will tell you that exact thing at the exact moment he thinks it. And I love that, though. It felt very Seinfeld Festivus to me. Like, I got a problem with all of you, and we're about to have it out right now. I always appreciate that. And him stepping in front of him that way, in front of Starmer, it reminds me of the United Nations General Assembly, his first time in office, where he just, like, pushes through all the world leaders and just stops dead in front of them. I mean, he commands the presence not only because of the work he did to bring the end to this war, but also because he has no problem making himself physically very known in a space to be like, I am the leader of the free world, GTFO.
Yeah. Always delightful. Let's welcome tonight's guest. She's always outspoken and leaves liberals broken. Republican strategist Aaron McGuire. Like Preparation H, his jokes are meant to be topical. Writer and comedian Joe DeVito. She always has a lot on her plate because she forgets to eat. New York Times bestselling author and Fox News contributor Cat Tip. And he makes his female fans feel like they're 80 again. Former NWA World Champion, Ultimate Planet Tyrant. So, Aaron, it's interesting to see how quickly they're already kind of shifting. But do you get a sense that even they don't believe in their Trump derangement anymore, that there might be, like, it might be kind of deflating?
No.
No.
Hard no. I don't think they've learned anything from this, because you're already seeing that they haven't learned anything from this, right? They continue to try to undermine, right? The question is, what happens next to those with Trump derangement syndrome? Any number of things. One, they're going to continue to lie about the president's success. Two, for those pieces of it that they want to try and take credit for, you see Blinken out there trying to take credit for it. Yeah. They will do everything to try and undermine the fact that Donald Trump did the exact opposite of what they thought he would do. They were all out there saying if he became president, it would be World War III,
right,
that we would be looking at global catastrophe. Instead, we see a geopolitical brilliance. We see a man who has ended, 7, 8 conflicts in the, 9, 10 months he's been back in office. This is a man who hasn't played by DC's rules, and that's what upsets them the most. He took their power when he didn't take their nonsense from them. And that's why the American people are so supportive of him even now. It's why his numbers don't move, is because they know they're getting the God-honest truth from a man who's unafraid to punch the bully back.
Joe, a lot of people, I mean, you're hearing from a lot of people who want to give me the credit for all of this.
Yes.
And you know I won't take it.
No, too humble.
I'm not that kind of guy. What is your take on the response to this whole amazing achievement in the mainstream media class?
Well, it's amazing. You see, they're already saying sure, peace in Gaza, but what happens next? It's been a week.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what's happening now.
Yes.
That they won't give him the credit for it. I think what's amazing is that he was able to bring peace to Gaza before they could bring it to Chicago, which it tells you Hamas is easier to deal with than J.B. Pritzker.
Yeah.
Okay? And you don't see a lot of terrorists who look like him because you're not fitting him in a tunnel.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And to Aaron's point about Biden trying to take credit for this, he even tweeted out, and I try not to get upset about Biden's tweets because I know he is not operating the phone.
Yeah.
He has an iPhone that is set to, it has 9 and 1 pressed, and then when he keels over, he presses the 1, and they notice in the ambulance.
Yes.
But what drives him nuts is they keep saying he's crazy, and he keeps getting things done because he's like a pilot, okay? And the world is crazy, but he sticks the landing. So he's Captain Sully, and the Democrats now are a bunch of drunks at the Spirit Air counter arguing with each other.
Kat, what say you?
Excellent question, Greg.
Thank you. I wanted to keep it open-ended because there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
I have a thought that whoever Hamas is now isn't the Hamas of a year ago or 2 years. My guess is everybody's dead, but like like four guys named Steve.
Well, I hope, right? I mean, look, so you said the whole theme of your monologue is what are the never Trumpers going to do? I would like to present some advice actually to Adam Kissinger specifically, which how he said that just because you make this deal doesn't make you a peacemaker. I wonder if he's ever considered that saying one nice thing about President Trump wouldn't mean anyone would think he was suddenly super ultra MAGA guy.
Yeah.
Like there's such a difference between, you don't have to be a Trump supporter to say you think peace in the Middle East is good. It is absolutely nuts that he can't not say that. Like, he can't stop himself from saying, it's almost if it isn't about, because at first there was these people coming out acting like, oh, this is just what my values are telling me to do. And that's fine if you want to find things to criticize him on. But if you're going to do this, you can't just say this is a great thing, then it's clearly not about that for you anymore. You clearly enjoy the kind of attention from people that maybe ignored you for all these years because you were a Republican and suddenly liberals were being nice to you and you got addicted to it.
Right.
So he doesn't want to get rid of that. It's more about the brand that he's built for himself than any actual values. And this proves that. Again, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. If Hillary Clinton can commend him on this after he ruined her life, then certainly you can just say, good job on this one. It shouldn't be that hard.
You know, it is amazing. I just got to add, the person that's probably worse than Kinzinger is Bill Kristol, because he's a well-known Jewish conservative. He won't even talk about what happened because Trump hate is now his career. He can't let go of it. Do you think it's ego, or do you think it is like, this is my brand now?
No, I think it's jealousy.
Yeah.
I think usually it always is. No one watches you closer than the people who hate you.
Yes, tell me about it.
You know? So, and they're watching and they're waiting for the fumble. And we've heard amazing depictions and descriptions of how this went down. I think my favorite one was, oh, now they think it's peace because Gaza's nothing but rubble? Whose fault was that?
Yeah.
It was Hamas's.
Yeah.
They decided whenever he came, he said, hey, take this deal. If you don't, there'll be consequences. And they're like, yeah, right. Lo and behold, consequences, which happen to be giant missiles. Blow them all to hell, come on again. Hey, guys, there's another chance for you to save some kind of face and keep your, speaking of face, keep your face on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Sign the deal, and we're good. No. Then lo and behold, guess what? More bombs and missiles. Now they have nothing left. They can't hide all their vacation homes every time they go to Kuwait or Qatar or somewhere. Lo and behold, Israel's there waiting on them.
Yeah.
And they usually don't know it until the little red dot hits their forehead.
Yeah.
So they had every opportunity in the world to do this the easy way. They chose the hard way, and President Trump never, ever wavered. He gave him a few days. You have 21 days, you have 91 days. And the hilarious thing to me is when somebody in the Biden administration had the temerity, the unmitigated gall to say, we laid the groundwork.
Yeah.
That's like my great-great-great-grandcessor said, well, I wrote the date on the Constitution, so therefore. he wasn't in office yet, and they had already handed it off to him. He was already making deals. He was always